and its badge of distinction, honor, service. It stands for God and country and the highest right of men and women. Of its several parts, each part has a meaning. The rays of sun that form the background are the emblematic of the principles of the American Legion. For the loyalty, justice, freedom, and democracy will dispel the darkness of violence, strife, and evil. The two gold rings around the field of blue bear the name of our simplified two of our four main objectives: rehabilitation of the sick and disabled service members and veterans, and care for the children.
American flag, a symbol of our freedom. I present to you your personal binder, which has the history of the American Legion, the preamble, an online training course that teaches you even more about the American Legion.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Courageous. Thank you very much. Thank you, Chaplin. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Naomi. Thank you, sir. Rick, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Unlike the armed forces in which you served, there's no distinction of rank among us. We are composed of members of every race, religion, occupation, and political conviction. We maintain also strict neutrality in all questions concerning religion, politics, and industrial strife. The American Legion cherishes four great principles: justice, freedom, democracy, and loyalty. We are pledged to serve the disabled, the distressed, the widow, and the orphan. We are devoted to the care and service of the community, state, and nation. Are you now ready and willing to obligate yourself as expressed in the preamble of the Constitution of the American Legion?
Yes, I am.
The members will stand at attention while he's obligated. Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Jason Rucker,
Do solemnly pledge
do solemnly pledge
to uphold and defend
to uphold and defend
the Constitution of the United States of
the
America,
Constitution of the United States of America,
to maintain law and order,
to maintain law and order,
to foster and perpetuate 100% Americanism,
to foster and perpetuate 100% Americanism,
to preserve the memories and incidences of our association in all wars,
to preserve the memories and associations of all wars,
to inculcate a sense of individual obligation to the community, state, and nation,
to inculcate obligations to the community, state, and nation,
to combat the autocracy of both the classes and the masses,
to autocracy,
to combat
to combat
the autocracy
autocracy of
of
all masses,
of both the
of
classes,
both classes and all masses. Yes.
to make right the master of might,
To make right the master of might,
to promote peace and goodwill on earth,
to promote peace and goodwill on earth,
to safeguard and transmit to posterity
to safeguard and transmit to prosperity
the principle of justice,
the principle of justice,
freedom, and democracy,
freedom, and democracy,
to consecrate and sanctify our comradeship by our devotion to our helpfulness, to all of which I pledge myself for God and country. I am not a member
I'm not a member
and do not subscribe
and do not subscribe
to the principles
to the principles
of any group opposed
opposed
to our form of government.
to our form of government.
Hands down.